still no pressure. Thank God I breathe. Cause shit I speak is what they need. I tell no lies. I'm still up top and still can't drop what they not. Yeah.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you tuning in once again. So now let's get into this look. So step one is primer. I'm using the e.l.f. grip primer just to moisturize my face, and around this time too my skin is breaking out. I got my chin waxed and that is the result of what happened, but the show must go on. I do get really excited when I moisturize my face, so don't mind me there. So step two is eyebrows. We're gonna go in with the spoolie brush and just brush our brows. And the brow pencil that I'm using for my eyebrows is the LA Colors brow pencil, and this is medium. Now I usually like a dark brown color, but it just happened to be that I chose this one for this look today. It's not as dark as I'd like it, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm going in and just shading my eyebrows. Yeah, and you see that open space? The lady waxed my eyebrows and she waxed it down to the ground. Like, I'm missing hair. So what I had to do was go in with a black pencil, also from LA Colors, and just shade in the end of the brow to get that gradient look and also to fill in the missing spots. This is a nice hack to do. Now, another tip that is so helpful is using that spoolie brush to go back in and brush the product, blend in the product. This will give you a very nice finish when you're concealing the brows. So for the concealer, this is also another tip. If you do not have the shade that you're looking for, it doesn't hurt to mix your foundation with the concealer and just mix it and use that as a concealing shade for your eyebrows. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how I'm feeling that day. So yeah. So I just went in with the NARS concealer, and this is Radiant Cream Concealer. This is the shade is Walnut, also medium dark 2.6. I really like NARS products. They've never failed me, and I just love the radiant finish that it does give. It has a glow to it. So here I am mixing the foundation. The foundation that I used to mix it with is the True Match foundation, and it really gave me the color that I was looking for my brows. So back to what I was saying, I mixed the two colors and I didn't want anything too light or too dark, just something in the middle. I'm usually so serious when doing the brows because it's the frame of your face. There's so much pressure. You just gotta do your best to have them looking the same. And with the eyebrows too, with makeup in general, I just feel like there is not one way, or there is not one right way to do things. I like to switch up my routine from time to time. Right now I'm doing my eyebrows where I keep the same color for the bottom and the top brow. So I'm concealing them with the same color instead of concealing the bottom with one lighter color and then the top part with like my foundation or something that matches my skin. That also is a really good way to do your brows, and it all depends on the look that you're going for, and yeah, so many other things. It be the end of the brows for me. Like, that part is just so tough. Like, I want it to be nice and sharp, but then, you know, I'll be concealing it a bit too much, and then we gotta take off some. And but that's the thing about makeup, like, even if you mess up, you could always go back and just reconceal or change whatever it is that you need to do to make the brows look similar. For my brows, I literally took a good 10 minutes just to get them to be as close as possible. Also, when I do my makeup, it's really easy for beginners to follow with me because I don't rush anything. I really do like to take my time, and if you wanted to, you could pull out the makeup right now and we could get it started because I'm just at the brows. So you could actually follow with me as I do the step by step, because it's easier to do it while you're watching it than just watching it. So now I'm gonna go in with the brush and just blend in that product. I'm just gonna keep blending and blending and blending, because that is what the makeup game is about. If you want that flawless airbrush look, you have to blend. You have to blend. I know some people don't like to blend for too long because it's too time consuming, but listen, if you want the makeup to sit right, honey, you gotta blend. You gotta blend it in. It may take 5 minutes, and that's okay. As long as everything is blended in and it looks seamless, like that's what you want. That's what you want with your makeup. Y'all are probably like, why is she always doing a voiceover? Well, I only actually have one video that's a voiceover because my house is always so busy. Like, the music is always jumping, my kid is always running around, like it's never really quiet. So either I have to record like literally in the morning when people are not really doing much, or at night when everybody's sleeping. So yeah, that's why I'm doing the voiceover. But for my next video, I definitely want to get into speaking about the products as I'm doing them. So thank you for your patience, everybody. But look at that. Do you see that? Do you see the blending? It's almost like I didn't even conceal anything. It's just melting into the skin, and that's what you want. And it's okay to take your time. If it's a weekend and you don't have anything going on, like literally when you take your time with your makeup, it really goes a long way, and it can show. Like, it could show if you rushed your makeup, and it could show if you took your time. So it's better to take your time at first, and then you know the tips and tricks to speed it up and do a 10-minute beat if you have to. just over here just blending. And you guys, I've always just really loved makeup, like all the time. Like I feel like, and every time I was going through something, or you know, or even if I wasn't going through something, just like makeup is just therapy, regardless of anything. Like I would always turn to makeup, and then it just boosts like a self-confidence, and it just gives you that I'm that girl vibe, like never left, you know, regardless of anything. And now I'm finished with the brows, but makeup is always something that I always turn to. I could always come back to. I could always change and learn and grow, and I just, it's almost like a sister, you know. But yeah, but now y'all are my sisters, the BBG gang. Yeah, so but now I am going in with the NARS foundation, and I'm just kind of putting that all over my face. And for this one, I'm using the D5 Zambi. I was about to be Zimbabwe. The D5 Zambi, and that is the shade that I am using. And the one that I'm using, because they do have different foundations, I'm using the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this has lasted me a long time. And yeah, like I said earlier, with the concealer and the foundation, it just gives you that radiant look, and you can't go wrong with a radiant look throughout the year. It doesn't really matter. I know people think it's only for the summertime, but it does look cute in the winter too, in the fall too. So again, you guys, thank you so much for your patience. I am still learning this YouTube thing, so I'm gonna be, you know, having a lot of like, I was saying, like, I'm just kind of going with the flow of my video. I don't have anything, nothing is scripted, so I'm just going with the flow, and I may wander off and say random things, but yeah, just bear with me. I am still learning. So anyways, I am using a flat brush to blend in the foundation. A lot of the brushes that I have, I've had them for so many years, they don't flake, but a lot of them, the names on it faded, so I don't really have their names, and I am going to invest in new products, and I can't wait to do that video of a Sephora haul of the new things that I got. But yeah, until then, we're just using a flat brush, and you want to blend in that product all over your face, under the chin, by the ears, everywhere, under that hair, like everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Just blend it in. Now I'm gonna go in with the concealers. So I am going in again with the NARS concealer. Again, this is in Walnut Medium Dark 2.6. And this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I'm running out of this concealer, so there's not a lot of product, but I do like to do a two-tone concealer type of vibe. So I'm gonna go in and start with this one, and then I'm gonna take a lighter shade after that and just go over that and then blend the two. I think that it gives you extra coverage, and it does lighten up the concealed places that you want. And with this look too, Like sometimes you could just go ahead and blend in the first concealer and then go back and get the lighter concealer and then add that on top. Or you could just, once you conceal all the areas that need to be concealed, you can go in with the lighter one and just put it on top as well. So then you could just conceal all at once and not have to do it twice. But it really depends on you. Also, concealer placement is a little different today. I wanted to kind of conceal around my smile lines for some reason today. I just wanted to try something. And on this channel, there's going to be a lot of trying new things. So yeah, I'll try new things just to see if it works, if it doesn't, and y'all can see if it works as well. And we go from there. Listen, I love it when I conceal my face. I could just see the vision already, okay? So it looks like this time around, I did not conceal the first concealer. So it looks like I'm just gonna go in with the lighter concealer, and this is Fit Me. And I believe I was using the, oh gosh, I was using the 050, and this is in Color Cafe or Shade Cafe. Maybelline, New York. So I'm going in and concealing on top of the NARS concealer to get that extra coverage and to brighten it up a little bit. I know you're not supposed to really put makeup on the pimples and stuff, but I just wanted to make content, so I was just like, it is what it is. It's gonna go away. My skin doesn't really break out like that, so yes, I'm feeling myself already. So concealing the areas, I usually do my forehead, I do the bridge of my nose, I do right under my nose, like around the mustache area, if you will. I did my smile lines today. I usually don't, but I just wanted to see what the outcome would be. I do conceal under my cheekbones as well as my chin and under my eyes. Now I'm going in with the brush and I'm just going in to blend. As you can see, I'm blending to get that seamless look. And that's how you get the soft look too with makeup. Like, you just blend lightly, you just take your time. That's why it's so soft. Like, you just blend it in easily, nicely, very demure, very cutely, very cutesy, not too much. I'm just going in to blend all the highlighted areas. I'm just so happy that I get to do this YouTube channel. I tried to do it a while back and it just didn't stick with me and I wasn't really feeling it. And it's been years And the vision just kept coming into my head, like, girl, you gotta do this channel, even if it doesn't blow up. Like, this is like my makeup diaries. Like, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and something this year has been nudging me, and it's like, you either do it now or never, you know. And yeah, I just got into it, and now I'm doing it, and I actually really like, you know, making the videos for you guys and editing the content. And yeah, because I really don't even go anywhere, so I'm like, why not post it? You feel me? I feel like this channel is a way for me to grow in the beauty industry, also for self-development in terms of how I do my makeup, and also just to, you know, learn how to be an influencer. Like, I do get compliments, I do get questions about certain things, and you know, you don't realize that you're a real life influencer, and it's like, why not translate that digitally as well? I could direct people to my YouTube channel. I've always had dreams of, regardless of what I do in life, I've always had dreams to like travel and go on business meetings and just look all dolled up, you know, with the cute outfits and everything, you know, just networking and things like that. And I see a lot of the girlies do it on TikTok and YouTube, all the beauty influencers, and it's so inspiring. They get invited to like Huda dinners, or, you know, Fenty dinners. It's just really inspiring, and it's just so exciting, because the beauty industry is endless. There's so much, you know, there's so much going on. There's always new products, there's always you know, new creators, and it's really exciting. And I feel like every year we learn, there's always like a new trend that we all do. And I feel like this year in particular is the blush. Like, the girlies ate it up with the blush. Like I said before, it's not that I don't like the blush, it's just I'm a dark skinned girly, so I kind of had that, not fear, but I was just like, the blush is not gonna be, it's doing too much for me. But, you know, I see the girls really, you know, doing it, and it does look really good, and I started doing it too, and I really like it too. And I'm just kind of getting used to the blush. But yeah, the girls this year are eating up the liquid blush, and it just looks so good. And it does add that warmth, it does add that color to the face, you know. You just want to take your time just blending in that product under the eye. You don't want any creases. You want to take your time. It'll all come together. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and contour my face with the Patrick Ta contour and bronzer palette, and I believe it's called She's Defined. And I'm just going to contour like under my cheekbones, or like around that area of my cheekbones. And then I'm gonna contour my temples and the top of my forehead. You can also contour the sides of your chin, and then also the top of the chin. And then I will also sometimes contour I was saying I'll also go in and contour the jawline sometimes, but I also forgot the blush, so I went back in and I used the blush, and I'm using the e.l.f. blush, the e.l.f. liquid blush, and this is Camo liquid. And I'm just going in and blending that in with my contour. The brush that I have is not the best. I'm going to let y'all know that right now, and it's not giving me that look that I'm needing. But I'm just kind of making it work. That's what we do in makeup. Just gotta make things work if they don't work out. But not that man though. If it doesn't work out with him, we leave them. We go. So we're going in and blending that product. And you guys, like, the reason why I'm having like a hard time sometimes, like, you know, giving the description of what I used is because I have a sister. Me and her are 10 years apart. She's such a sweetie. I love her so much. But this girl always is just so disorganized. Like, takes all my makeup, puts them in every different, like, it's like a scavenger hunt at the end of the day in this house, trying to find where my Patrick Ta is, where the blush is, where's, like, she never puts them back. She never puts them back. And you'd think that I would remember all these products that I use, but it's because I change what I use all the time, so I don't, and it's just second nature for me to do it, so I don't even pay attention to what I'm using unless, you know, like, once I buy it, it's done. Like, because I'm not doing a YouTube channel. I'm not talking to people about what I'm doing. I'm just buying it and then I'm using it, you know. I'm just using it, you know, how often, but I just don't pay attention to what the names are. But now that I have a YouTube channel, I definitely have to keep, you know, I have to keep up with that. But yeah, the girl never keeps anything in the same place. But anyways, I went in with a flat brush and I blended in the liquid blush, and I blended in the contouring, and so far so good. But do you guys see what I mean? The blush really does bring character to the face. Now I'm just going in with the Fit Me concealer, the lighter one, and I'm just gonna go in and blend that in, just to bring some warmth under my eye, so it's not overpowered by the blush. But yeah, back to my makeup. Like, once I buy like new products, like, I need to just find a space to like organize all my own makeup, and then she has her own little station, because we have one box of makeup and it's not working, because yeah, things are misplaced and it's very inconvenient. So that's something that I need to work on. But yes, girls, do you see that? Yes, the glow. So, like I said, my house is always busy and noisy. Literally, that's my dad asking me something. I don't know what the man is looking for, and at the same time my son is just running around. And yeah, I'm like, do you guys not see me doing my face right now? I'm trying to do my YouTube and they're still proceeding. But here I am contouring the places that I said earlier, around my chin, my temples and my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my cheekbones are on top of my cheekbones, and I'm just contouring everywhere that needs to be contoured. I just need a darker contour, and like I usually use the Fenty, the darkest one, the Fenty shade, I think is in shade Ebony. That eats down, okay? So I ran out of that, and I really used, like, if you were to see it, like, there's nothing left. Like, it was just, I used it, okay? I got my money's worth, and I need to get it back again so I can get that sharp contour look that I am looking for when I'm doing my looks. I do like the Patrick Ta palette, but it's just not dark enough for me as a dark skinned girly. I need something darker. And I just be fighting with lighting. That's another thing that I need to work on, is the lighting. Like, sometimes it'd be really light, sometimes it'd be really dark, and I just can't find a medium in between. I think I just need to like set up my own studio and just start filming at night so we have the same type of lighting each time. I know I'll be talking a lot about the YouTube stuff, but like I said, this is like my makeup diaries, and I feel like, you know, y'all are my friends. So, yeah. So here I'm going in with the Huda Beauty baking powder, and this is in Banana Bread, I think. Yeah, this is in Banana Bread. And I saw that she came out with this new one that's trending right now, and it's the Easy Bake. One side is pink, and then one side is like, I think the color of Banana Bread, and it looks so good. I definitely want to get my hands on it. It just looks really good. Here I am using the powder to bake my nose, right under my cheekbone, over my lips, around my chin, on my chin, my eyes as well, and my forehead, and then under the eyes. I'm going in with the Patrick Ta bronzer. It's a very plum burgundy color, but there is some blush product on it as well from the Sophia palette, and that's why it kind of looks really blushy. But although it looks really blushed up right now, the finished look is not as blushy as what it looks like now, because I do go in over it with my my Fit Me loose powder, and it does kind of take away that blushed look, but it still does what it needs to do. So my family's basically bothering me at this point. Yeah. You can see my face is so annoyed because, like, I was literally in my happy place, and then these people just come in and just destroy the whole vibe. But I digress. So now I'm going in with the Fit Me Loose powder, and this is in the color Deep. I believe it's their darkest one. And I'm going in and just finish setting up all the areas that I usually feel need that matte finish, and it's usually like around my forehead, my nose, and then under the cheekbones, like everywhere except the under the eyes, like everywhere basically. So you guys, yesterday I went to 5 and Below. It was so bad. Like everything is, and it's the holiday season, everything is so cheap. And like that's like I love the drugstore. I love going to the drugstores or to like stores like 5 and Below to like get beauty products. Like they be selling the beauty tools for so much less, and you know, anything that has to do with the lips, like it's so nice to buy it from there because you don't have to break bank. Because what do I look like paying $35 for a lip liner? That's insane. But I still love me Sephora because I do go there to get like quality products. But like for like, you know, things that have to do with the lips or the eyes or the brows, or literally a drugstore is completely fine. But if you have the funds, it really doesn't hurt. Then you can get into the Morphes, the Max, and you know, all the other stuff, which is really nice too, to treat yourself. So now it's a snack break, yeah, because it was a lot. Yeah, zebra cakes are my weakness. As you guys can see, I have a full face. I'm a thick girl, so I love to eat. I'm a foodie. Yeah. But yeah, I went to 5 and Below and things were so cheap. Like I ended up buying half the store, JK, but literally spent $100 on a bunch of things like that I didn't need to spend money on. But they had a lot of beauty products and things like that I could have used. So just like, why not, you know? And when I was there, I was looking at their foundation area and they had the Wet n Wild line. Girl, Wet n Wild, they do not have any kind of shaded color, like nothing brown, nothing, not even a tan, like nothing tan, like everything is just very white. Like it, I don't know, like it's just, there's no shades for the color girls. Like there's nothing. Like that's so crazy because I do use their products. I do use their like eyeshadow palette, some of their pencils, but to be honest, I've never used their foundation. But I was just very shocked to see that they didn't have any colors for dark skinned girls or for, you know, women of color. Like they did not have it. And we're in 2025, and you know, a lot of the makeup brands are understanding that inclusivity is everything, because a lot of the girls are not even a lot of the girls, a lot of the beauty community in general is more accepting of everybody now. So, you know, like what is going on? Wet n Wild, what is happening? Yeah, I was just a hot mess. I was like, damn. So anyways, I am using the Wet n Wild palette. Like I told you guys, that was the only palette that I had, because I really don't do my eyeshadow, because I really don't know how to really do it properly, like how I want to. So on this channel, I'm gonna be learning how to do some eyeshadow looks as well. So it'll be a learning process for both of us. But yeah, I am going in with like a very burgundy, like a burgundy plum color. I don't know what it is with me with that, but it's giving just like that. What is it called? Maroon. Yes, that is the color that I was looking for. It's called maroon. So I'm going in with a maroon color, and then I'm gonna go on top with a nice gold to kind of set it off. and I also don't know how to do my eyeliner, so you'll see me try to attempt to do my eyeliner and it doesn't work out, so I'm just gonna smoke it out at the end. But to be honest, I didn't even show that part because it was a lot, because I did do my lips and my eyeshadow off camera. For my lips, I did use the brow pencil, and this one was in dark brown, and then I went in with my LA Colors matte the LA Girl matte lipstick, and this is in flat velvet. So I went in and did that, and then I went over it with a drugstore lip gloss that I just bought from the beauty support, not a drugstore lip gloss. This is from the beauty supply store. You guys, I'm all over the place. Yes, but this one is called the Cupid Bow Lips lip gloss by A Muse, and it's a pretty pink. It's a very pretty pink. Next video though, I will be talking and showing you guys the products as I go through them, because it's so much easier for you guys to see the things, because yeah. Anyways, I did that for my lips, and I can do like a lip tutorial if you guys wanted to one day, or just an eyebrow tutorial, or just something very very niched. But yeah, look, that's the finished look. I went in with the setting spray, Lancome setting spray. I ran out of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and I love that Charlotte did her thing. That always gives me that airbrushed look, like she says, the airbrush flawless setting spray by Charlotte Tilbury. Oh my gosh, I just love it. These lashes are also from the beauty supply store. It did not have a name on it, so I'm just using it. To be honest, I didn't really like it because of the bands. The bands were I thought they would hold, but the bands were not as thick as I like them to be, and the lashes were actually really light. They were lighter than, what I'm used to and what I like, but I try to make it work, and it worked at the end. But yeah, the Lancome setting spray too, it's not bad. It's really good. I was really impressed by the finish. It does spray just like the Tilbury. Yeah, it does. Just, they're kind of I don't know, I wouldn't say the same, but they do spray out the same, kind of similar. So now I'm going in with strip lashes. I just learned how to do my cluster lashes. Yeah, and I'm 26 years old. So now I would usually bully my sister into doing it for me, and she just was like, she's not gonna do it no more. So I had to learn it myself. So now I'm using the strip lashes because I don't have any clusters. I do need to order some, but I am using the glue that's super strong hold eyelash adhesive in black. This is a really good lash glue. I only use black lash glue. Yeah, only black. I don't use the clear ones. I don't use the white ones. I just use the black ones. I don't know, because it just makes sense. Like, your lashes are a darker color. Well, it depends on you, the type of, but my lashes are black, so it just makes sense to just do it that way, just so everything is seamless and matches up. So yeah. Also, with this lash, I was struggling, like I told you guys. Like, it was too light and the band was not as thick as I wanted it to be, so I'm really having a hard time putting it on. I usually don't use tweezers. I never use tweezers for my lashes, but today I was like, since it's so thin, like, let me try doing that. And it just was really tough. Like, just was not cooperating. because when you have that thick band, you could literally just put the lash glue and then you just place it on gently and it won't move and it just stays there, and it really just like it doesn't give you that gap that you might see with this lash that I have, because I didn't place it correctly or as close to my lash line as I needed to. So that's why I prefer thicker bands as opposed to the thin ones. Yeah, your girl is getting frustrated. My face is frantic. I'm very tired. It's been a minute, and yeah, I'm over it. But look at the lips. Look at the lips. It's shining and it's glossing in the sun. Yeah, around this time too, the sun was just coming out, and I'm just like, girl, like, you can wait. Like, the sun was coming out, and it just kind of made it hard to like finish the makeup because of the lighting and all the things, but we still made it work. Y'all see I'm struggling to get this lash in line, okay? Okay, look at the girl. Look at the girl. Those cute Sudanese jeans, honey. Clock it. No, I'm just saying whatever. But yes, let's get into the look, honey. Let's get into the look. The look came out very flawless, very beautiful. You know, the pimple was the star of the show, as we can see, but it did not, you know, it did not dim the look at all. I think it came out really nice still, and I really liked it. And yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I'm just fixing the end of that lash. You know, I don't really do the beauty marks, but like the glue just ended up on my face. I was just like, you know what, let's run with it. Let's just go with it, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with a little beauty mark. Alright, so my sister was calling my phone and it just messed up my entire voiceover, but we're back. And now I'm just going in with the powder puff, and this is the same one that I used to add the baking powder, the Huda baking powder. And I'm just going in because once, like, the setting sprays, like the airbrush, the Tillsbury and the Lancome, although the finish is so nice, it does give you that kind of like, it's too much of a glow. It's almost like oily. So you want to go back in with the powder puff and just kind of like dab around your face, and just to get it matte. You want that matte look for right now. Unless you're going for something dewy, then that's fine. But yeah, let's get into the look.